Hello and welcome everybody back to HotCuppaTV. Today we have another Minecraft news video and a brand new snapshot and new features and amazing stuff that has been released for the game Minecraft. So we cover all of the latest Minecraft news as soon as it is released right here on the channel. This update was actually released a few hours ago. As you can see here, we have all kinds of new decorations, blocks, outrageous amounts of new stuff to go through that has been released today. Brand new stuff. We're going to look at that all, and if you guys love seeing the Minecraft news when it is released and me giving you guys the updates and bringing it to you guys like an Amazon Prime package super fast to your front door, delivered, hand delivered, may I ask, may I say, then hit that subscribe button and yeah, join us for regular Jurassic World Evolution, Minecraft and Hytale news updates. And also we have a series on each of those games, guys, except from Hytale, of course, because it's not out yet. So in this update we have chain, well, there's chain block. These are chains basically, so it's insane. As you can see here, we can I've put up a few test examples of how you can use this chain. You can even use it pointing upwards, which is kind of odd. It seems to be suspended in thin air here. You can balance upon it. Torches, lanterns, obviously it's mainly for dangling down, and as you can see here, it makes for quite a lovely decoration, and you can hang it at all lengths. So I thought I'd put together a few different items that you can, you know, attach it to here. You can attach it to fences, you can attach it to end rods, glass, you can attach it to, of course, which is glass panes. You can attach it to iron, you can attach it to, yeah, all kinds of things. It's actually crazy. We're also going to jump into the Nether and see these brand new structures that have been generated. Guys, we have new structures generated for inside of the Nether and for inside of the overworld. So we will be looking at all of that in this video. Also, look down here. I'll show you look, a few examples of different ways that you can use this fence. So as you can see here, you can kind of attach it to fences. You can make kind of, I don't know, poles out of it, I guess you could say. But you can't go through it, right? So even though it looks like it's a big gap, you can't. So you could technically, oh yes, you can. Oh, okay. So you actually can go through it. So you can squeeze through the gaps here of these fences, which is potentially useful and interesting. But let's jump straight into the Nether now. We have all kinds of things to show you, including new bastion, well, basically bastion, piglin and hoglin homes, basically structures that have been generated inside of this Nether now. These new structures will spawn in. I think we're going to have to travel a bit here. Let's pop on our elytra and then do a little bit of gliding and flying to the nearest biome to try and find one of these bad boys. They can spawn in any structure, sorry, in any biome, right? And then, yeah, let's go ahead and do a little bit of cheeky Nether gliding. Let's go in this direction this time. I think we haven't been this way. As we go through all of these beautiful new Nether biomes here, which will be coming out in the Nether update, guys. I'm super excited for this update. It seems like they're going to be bringing us, look at these, all these new bone structures, all these new biomes. We have the, we actually have the blue crimson forest, the red crimson forest, the warped forest, sorry. And we have this new soul sand valley, and we also have the basalt deltas. Here we can see the new basalt deltas, you know, biome, which has been updated and changed. Okay, so something new in this snapshot, they have added more lava patches, so more areas of lava here to this biome up on the top of these deltas. So yeah, basically as you guys could see, so basically last time it was a little bit drier, right? So we had not as many lava patches on the top, and it was a bit more plain, right? A bit more plain throughout the biome. And as you can see here now, there's lava pits everywhere. Right, you can see that that is a change they have done in this snapshot. So there is change number one. And what do we have over here? We have what looks to be like blackstone plateaus and stuff like that coming off. Look at this, naturally spawning caves. Wow, amazing. We didn't see this last week. I just thought I'd show you. So anyway, let's continue. We need to go out of this biome and keep going around it. We need to go past it because these new structures will not generate in the basalt deltas. Okay, so that is the only biome that these new bastions will not generate in. Nether bastion remnants, bastion dungeons, or piglin's homes, you could call them. This is the names, the actual names of these new structures, technically named bastion remnants, right guys? So this is the Nether Bastion remnants that you can find scattered around here in the Nether. Now these are the new kind of fortress-like structures. They're crazy and insane. They can be quite large as well. They come in all different sizes. There's about 4 different types, I believe. Oh yes, okay, so they can generate in any one of these biomes. Any of the biomes we're in now, they can indeed actually generate in them. So I believe in any kind of area, and then we also have so yeah, they can also be called as hoglin and piglin homes because of the fact that many hoglins and piglins will spawn in them, right? So it's a bit like kind of the old fortress, Nether fortresses, the way you can get wither skeletons, and I think originally ages ago the pigmen used to spawn mainly there, right? However, and also there is another new thing, ruined portals. Okay, now these can be found everywhere now in Minecraft, including in the overworld and in the Nether. So you actually can find these things, and they are just randomly scattered around, and you can find them about one every 1,000 blocks or so. So they're kind of rare-ish, but you can easy enough to find, sorry. And they are half-broken Nether portals, and they will just spawn in the middle of anywhere in the middle of your world. Whether that be in the Nether, I'm just looking for one here, or in the overworld. That has been seen some in Nether it has been seen some of these in the Nether to be kind of spawn amongst netherrack, and kind of, wow, look at this structure here with a glowstone netherrack floating there, and just the netherrack molded around it, or spawn in plains or in a forest with trees and grass, you know, molded around the portal here. And there will be half-broken portals. It will just spawn in. Ruined portals, my friends. So, yeah, absolutely quite a lot of different things and structures added in this update, including, I think there wasn't any new blocks in this one, but there was these new chain blocks, which I showed you guys at the beginning of the episode. So we just need to keep exploring here. Looks like we would need to go, keep going here. Until we find one, and I may skip ahead so that the video doesn't get too long until we actually find one of these. Here you can see we have a Nether fortress. Jesus, these are rare now, aren't they? Like, it took me ages to find one of these. I guess you can only find them in this type of biome, right? That makes sense. Cool, so you would find these Nether fortresses now, it looks like, only in the old Nether biome. That's actually crazy, because it means you will have to go searching for this old classic biome to actually find one, which I forgot what they've renamed this now into. Nether Valley or something like that, I can't remember. So what's this here? This looks like our first structure. Okay, yes, this is one of them. Actually, no, this is not a Bastion Delta. As far as I know, this is one of the ruined portals. So as you can see here, you can find it in the Nether, half built. And there's like about 10 different types of this. I think there's about 10 or 14 different versions of this that they can spawn, and some are more built than others. As you can see, this is one of the less built ones, with only 4 blocks of obsidian exposed here. And as you can see, there's all kinds of blackstone and blocks which spawn around it. Oh, actually it goes that direction, so it's kind of spawning in a very odd and peculiar shape here. And so you can find a chest with it. So let's see what's in these chests. So you can get, wow, you can get, for example, okay, you can get an enchanted like golden hose. You can get a lot of golden enchanted weapons. I think I remember that's full of tons of gold loot and gold items. But the reason why this is interesting, okay, so that's quite decent actually. I mean, it depends if you've got diamond. This is pretty, excuse me guys, this is pretty useless so far. We have an extra flint and steel and a fire charge. I forgot what these do. What do fire charges do again? We've got some iron. I mean, it's pretty decent, to be honest. However, hose are much better now, you see. So in this update, hose actually have a purpose. I can't remember. Oh, what's this? Bro, that looked like a new mob then, but it's actually 2 of the new mobs together next to each other. And wow, their heads have changed. What the hell? The heads have changed. They have, wait, hold on a minute. This is 2 of them. This is one on top of the other. This is like a jockey. Wow, oh my god, we haven't seen these before. So last time they introduced, this is new about this update, I think. I think this came out this week. We've seen these before. These are called, god damn it, I can't remember what they were called. And, you know, as you can see, they walk across the lava. You can actually mount these like a noble and righteous steed. And then you use this item to lure it around, and you can basically ride it. You can actually ride this, believe it or not, my friends, in the Nether. So yes, you can technically go around and essentially find this here. It's this on the with a warped fungus on a stick. So the same way you can do with a pig with a carrot on a stick, you can grab this warped fungus and ride one of these bad boys. I wonder if we can do it now. So there's one on the top of it. It's actually crazy because this week, this was not here last week, so you can have little baby ones by the looks of it, and I guess it walks around with the baby one on the top of its head. That's crazy. It looks so cool. Oh wow, they come in different colours. Oh no, so when it goes out of the lava it shivers. We knew this from last week. However, this time it looks like it turns purple. That's another new change. This is new, guys. This is new to this week. The fact that it changes colour purple when it leaves the lava, so that shows that it's cold. Oh, it's so sweet. And it starts to shiver, and yeah, it turns purple, so that's crazy. I actually love how they've added all of this new stuff. Jesus, and there's another Nether fortress over here. So over there, you can, you know, the ruined portals, you can usually find one chest, I think, per each one, right? So I wonder if we could we can mount this now. Do we have to put a saddle on it? I want to show you guys, even though this was last week. I know this was last week, but guys, this is all still super new, and we want to get used to this stuff so that we can start exploiting it in Coffee Reef, which is our brand new Minecraft survival series, my friends, kicking off in on our channel. We've only done the first few episodes. It's getting things are really heating up, and it's getting spicy over there. Where the hell are these saddles? God damn it! I'm pretty sure I knew where they where they were. Absolute Minecraft noob here, guys. Okay, here it is. So we have the saddle, and we're going to mount him like a righteous and noble steed. And as you can see, he starts to actually speed up, and you can kind of control him using this stick and go in any direction. So we can go left here, we can go this way, we can go right. Can we speed up? Okay, so we can go in only one speed by the looks of it. It's not actually as fast as it was last time, and it looks like we're kind of squashing the little one here. Oh my god, it's kind of funny. It looks like this might be, no, this is a Nether fortress, right? Yeah, it looks like Nether brick here. So yeah, as you can see, you can ride across the lava with them. Let's have a little view of us here. This is us, and this is the new HotCuppaTV skin, by the way, guys, that I'm using on Coffee Reef and all of my Minecraft series and videos. But look at that, it's so funny. The little thing looks like it's having fun, and you can kind of, I wonder, so we can basically make it our pets here, which is quite funny and quite interesting. Now let's demount this and let's quickly look for the next these structures, because this is the best thing of the update of this update, guys. It's something I really want to show you. They are proving very hard to come across here. They're not exactly as easy as I thought, or as, I guess, as common, right? But they are in this biome. They are in every biome except from the basalt deltas. So yeah, it's crazy. I didn't even know they changed those mobs and the mob heads there. Well, not the mob heads, but so what's this? So we can see plenty of piglins over here. Okay, so over here it looks like there is yet another exposed portal. So I think they're called ruined portals. So yeah, as you can see, I wonder what loot there is available in this one. And this one's completely hidden. So some of them come partially hidden underground, under these structures, and some of them come, you know, exposed up on the surface, as we saw earlier. A lot of them seems to be kind of hidden away here, but they're usually quite easy to find because you can see obsidian or some of this gold blocks poking out. It looks like you get a gold block with it, which is with some of them, not all of them, which is interesting. Now let's see if we can find the chest amongst all of these lava blocks here. It definitely seems to be a little bit hidden away, but if you do scavenge through this, you will be rewarded with a chest rich and full with those kind of golden enchanted items as before. Now I do think there are rare chances with these portals of getting, you know, more rarer loot. I can't actually remember what they were. I don't know for sure. It does not specify in the update details on the blog post, the Mojang's blog post here that came out today. But where is this chest now? So there must be a chest around here. See if we can dig it out and find one. Okay, so they may not always come with a chest. As you can see, that one came with 2 gold blocks, which you can get in it instead sometimes. So I don't know whether all of them come with a chest, but regardless, it's really cool to find because they're half made out of cryo and obsidian as well. So it basically teaches the player through the power of mystery, how to get to the Nether. You know, if you're a beginner player in Minecraft here, you just see, if you see enough of these half built portals all around the world in different areas, you know, you would probably start to figure out, okay, there's something a little bit fishy going on here that I need to figure out. Over here we have another beginning of the basalt delta, which is gorgeous. Wow. And by the way, in these new structures, I really want to show you guys them. I may have to skip until I find one, to be honest. But in these new structures, you know, they have tons of these magma creams now. Now magma creams spawn. In fact, I believe we even have a magma cream spawner inside of the structures. Goodness me, they are really difficult to find, but they are supposed to be actually quite common. Oh, as you can see here, there's another example of one of these things going purple and just shivering. Look, as it gets out of the water there, you can see that the adult one seems to be shivering, the baby one isn't. Perhaps the adult one is keeping the baby one warm because the baby one's not having to touch the cold ground here. But I can't... Whoa, what's going on over here? Look at this. I can't imagine that the Nether... What the freak? So they can float? That is kind of crazy, my bros. That is kind of crazy. This must be a glitch, right? If this is... What the hell? I'm actually going to take a screenshot, guys. I have to post this on Twitter and share it with people because this is crazy. Seeing this walk in mid-air, that's actually something I have not seen. I just saw this block here of obsidian, and underneath the lava I saw a gold block, so I broke it, but it just goes to show that you can find these absolutely anywhere. You can literally find them in any location, even above hot molten pools of lava, and I don't know how on earth you would be able to get to the chest beneath it in here. You would probably just have to give that chest up, right? That would be far too difficult to find or get to. Let me know if you guys would be brave enough to venture forth and find one of them. So after a long while, I would say it took me a long time exploring, here they are, the new Bastion Remnants. Here, the kind of Nether dungeons, if you will, or the, sorry, I meant to say the Piglin or Hoglin dungeons. They are full of Piglin and Hoglin inside it. And look at this, you can see they're absolutely goddamn huge. You can even see there's tons of gold blocks stored all over this. And I think there's gold ore and stuff like that poking out, so you can... you know, it's probably very lucrative if you actually if you mine all of the goodness out. And as you can see, there's kind of different types of steps going down in different directions. It's actually really like a mad maze in here, but you can see there's tons of loot, so you can come in and you can immediately find quite valuable stuff like bone blocks, which is awesome. You can actually get obsidian, stuff like that. Tons of golden arrows. This is actually quite a bad chest here. Let's see. You can find this new music disc in the game. So there's a brand new music disc added. And this is the first Nether music disc added to this game, guys. And this is called Pigstep by Lena Rain. It's quite a cool disc. I'm not going to play it in this video, but you guys can go and check that out. If you want to check out what that disc sounds like, go and check out Azuma Void's video on his channel, because he is an amazing Minecraft YouTuber as well. But oh my goodness, look at this. So this is a huge and dense lava pit down here at the bottom, and there's this kind of bridge going over here. So there's 4 of these different types of remnants that you can find around here in the Nether, and one of them, they're kind of labeled different names, and one of them is called a bridge or bridge something. So I believe that this may be the one, because it does have a bridge on it. Although you can go from that side, which has the steps that go all the way up and down. You can find loot on different levels. You can cross the bridge, which has got some gold blocks on it here. Come all the way over to this side, and as you can see, tons of piglin in like armor and ready for battle in here. And you can see the new chain block is hanging up in here, hanging lanterns, and you come out into this area and look at this. It's like a mega dungeon of epic proportions. You have lava, you have all kinds of blackstone. This whole area looks really ominous here, and as you can see, it goes all the way down into the pits of hell down here, which is basically lava madness. And as you can see, there's kind of piglin on all levels. It's crazy. Very difficult to traverse up and down. You have broken steps. It's not easy to get up and down these things. You probably have to stairway or pillar your way up and down. And then here at the bottom, you can see we have a magma cube spawner. So these bad boys will be hanging off the bottom of this bridge basically, with hanging from the new chain block, which is crazy, and then spawning endless of these magma cubes. When you get to the bottom, if you want to get to the middle, you can either pillar across, or you have to do some parkour here, jumping from block to block to try and get to the middle to the treasure without getting hit by these piglin. Now, it's different to in the Nether, where they do not harm you. Inside of these fortresses, they will start to attack you as soon as you enter, I believe, or especially if you start, maybe not if you enter, but as soon as you start breaking any blocks inside, or especially if you break or take any of the gold blocks, they will attack you, and they will get immediately fed up with you, and they will start to raise war with you here. So what can you find in here? Nether quartz, and there, as you can see, netherite scraps. So I think these ones in the middle of the fortresses probably have the more rarer loot in, right? But I don't know, guys. This is all very new, and this snapshot is amazing. And as you can see, there's tons of gold blocks here. How much gold would this be, right? Almost a stack, if not more, of gold ingots here from these gold blocks, which is crazy. So yeah, you can see it's made out of basalt. You can see it's made out of the new blackstone blocks, cracked blackstone and everything. You've got all of these textures. It's actually amazing, beautiful. You've got it's made out of half slabs. It's just an amazing structure. In terms of Minecraft dungeons, this has got to be one of the more cooler ones, and one of the more attention to detail well made. Yeah, it's brilliant. So where are the hoglin? Actually, I think there was supposed to be hoglin, but as you can see over here, look, there is this gold ore, look, hidden around in this fortress as well, right? I don't know how rare that is. What does that give you again? I think it gives you, I don't think it gives you much, anything valuable. I just think it gives you a teeny bit of gold, right? So you probably wouldn't come here just for that. And as you can see, there's chests on different levels. Okay, and here we got some magma cream, nothing special, crying obsidian, which is pretty cool. You can get a lot of obsidian down here. So there's finally a way to get obsidian. Well, I mean, there always has been in the Nether actually, but you have plenty to be able to get back to the overworld, as well as being able to find flint and steel in these chests. And look at this lantern hanging down here in this really long chain. It looks awesome. It actually looks amazing, this whole structure. And there's another chest over here. What do we have in this one? Okay, so more of this, which is gilded blackstone, right? So I see. So that's gilded blackstone. I believe that does yield some ore when you mine it, some gold. I'm not too sure about that. Check out my previous video for information about that. But yeah, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this. Now we're going to go back and check in the overworld for these new ruined portals now, because I want to show you guys that they spawn in the overworld as well. Now this is the best and biggest structure in terms of these new bastion dungeons, which spawn now. However, let's see if we can break out of here in one particular way. It just breaks out into a cave, a dead end, if you will. And yeah, so we're going to go ahead and explore that, and I'm going to show you guys in the overworld the changes. And then I think that's kind of everything for the snapshot, although it seems to be clearly other little bits and bobs dotted around if you really explore deep into it. So guys, go and check out my last video, check out this video, and then we will be covering all the future new Minecraft news that comes out as well. Ooh, what's this over here? Look, I found something new. What the hell? Wow, it's crazy. Look. So is this a bastion structure thingy then? Is this maybe the top of one, or is this one of those it looks like one of those portals again, right? It's trapped in the lava, so you get even chains and stuff hanging down with these portals generating anywhere around the world. It's crazy. You can find loads of different types of those portals, like I said, 10 different types, and that looks to be another one of them. So I have just flown around for a few seconds here on the overworld, and it looks like we have one. Look down here. This is one of the brand new portals that spawn, and these are kind of ancient structures that seem to just appear anywhere in the world. And it looks like this, as you can see. Look at that. It's a blend of netherrack. It literally looks like it's been it has been spawned from the nether. It just comes out of nowhere. It's usually have, like I said, they usually have these gold blocks, and these nether portals can come in different sizes. And they can come half built or partially built. As you can see before, this looks like a more slightly built one. What do we have in the loot chest? Mending on a golden shovel. So the fact that it's gold isn't too good, but the fact that it's mending is amazing. Sharpness 3. So you can actually get some kind of sweet loot. I mean, imagine if you spawned next to one of these straight away early game, and then you immediately got an enchanted axe with sharpness 3 and a mending shovel. You could just like chop down tons of wood much faster than you can with stone tools and really quickly. So I mean, it's really helpful. So yeah, those are cool, and I do believe there's plenty of these scattered around. I mean, it only takes a few seconds really to find one. You just walk into a different biome, and then yeah, there seems to be quite common. So although I mean, they're not that common, they're kind of rare-ish. Oh look, there's another one over here. So this is looks like one that spawned in the desert, right? So you can literally find these anywhere. The other one is just over there. I think you can actually see both of them in the same site. Can you see that? So sweet. There's another one down here. Let's actually see what loot is in this chest. So we have an unbreaking 3 golden sword and a fire charge, and you can get golden apples. So that's pretty cool. It would be cool to have a golden apple right at the start of the game. There's a village here. Imagine spawning right here. Imagine if you spawn next to that village, you would have that there right next to you, and there would bloody hell, look, there's another village over there. It's actually a very cool little area to spawn around here. And look at that savannah plateau. Jeez, man, that is some beautiful Minecraft generation. I really do love the Minecraft plateaus. But just to show you guys where the other one was, I wanted to see if we can get both of these in sight here. It was just over here, just past this hill. Oh, there it is, look. So we found that one there in the plains. It's just there, and you can see this other one in the same, you know, in the same vision of sight. So they can be kind of relatively common, and you can find them next to each other. Now, I don't know whether they're going to change that before the actual release of the game comes out. However, this is what we have so far, and yeah, it's looking pretty cool. So we have new structures that spawn all around the world. We have new bastion dungeons that spawn in the middle of the Nether, and yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the snapshot. We have the new chain block, we have changes to the new mob, and we have the new music disc. Those are the main things in this snapshot. I'm sure there's many more changes. And yeah, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video here, bringing you guys the latest Minecraft news. Oh, and by the way, there's a little thing that I don't know if you guys know, but it was introduced like last week, or I think, or the week before, and that is the fact that, you know, when you used to place walls, this is actually a wall block, blackstone wall block, and you can do this with all the wall blocks now. You know how there used to be a gap in the middle? Well, now you can make a big wall out of it like that with none of those annoying gaps, as I have illustrated here, just to show you guys the example. So yeah, really cool. This Nether update is bringing us new mobs, it's bringing us new biomes, it is bringing us new structures, new building blocks, tons of new blocks, new ancient ores, new kind of mystical things, new ore literally, new different types of obsidian, new decoration blocks, and even a new upgraded version of a diamond, netherite. And indeed, we have this lodestone over here. Now, I remembered what this does. This actually, you can build a compass from it, and this compass will work in the Nether. So usually compasses don't work in the Nether, and you can build one out of lodestone. And you can find lodestone, I think, in the Nether somewhere in certain biomes. I can't remember where. But anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this snapshot video. Feel free to subscribe to the channel and come and join us right here on HotCuppaTV if you guys love seeing the latest Minecraft news, Jurassic World Evolution news, and Hytale news here on the channel. When it is released, I'll bring you guys the updates, as always. And if you guys want more Minecraft from the channel, come and join us here on HotCuppaTV in Coffee Reef, which is our brand new Minecraft series by an awesome little reef bay area that we are building up to be a kind of exotic peninsula over there, and it's a really awesome series. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I hope you all have an awesome time in quarantine, guys, and we'll speak to you guys soon in the next video right here on HotCuppaTV.